Okay, hello, good morning, everybody. Um, so if you are wondering, basically, I have no idea what I'm trying to say. I do know what I'm trying to say, but I just can't figure out how to say it. Entrepreneur, you're trying to do it, but how do you do it? How do you get up and have your business that you're trying to do and go to work and have a living at the same time? Because maybe your business is in the beginning stage where a lot of people aren't necessarily buying it just yet, and you're still trying to, push it. You're trying to push it. Maybe you have your moments where people buy a lot, because they see something or you're at an event, but it's like the consistency level of it. But how do you function? How do you manage it? You're honestly going to have to do what it is that you probably necessarily don't want to do, and that is getting up 2 to 3 hours earlier than what it is that you need to do so that you can get your day started with everything else. So say like for myself personally, I need to be up at 7:30 to get myself ready to go to work, blase please, and get to work, leave out the door so I can get to work by 9. So in order for me to focus on my business, I how much time do I want to dedicate to my business? Um, if I want to get up and cut out a garment for whatever reason, I need to get up at least an hour to an hour and a half ahead of that. So that means I need to get up probably at 5:30 in order to spend some time on my business, whether it's cutting something out or if it's going online and updating my website or posting things on social media or what it is I'm going to post at the different time frames that I have set for myself to post for that day. I'm driving right now on my way to work, but I wanted to put this in, so I'm really not looking at the camera. If you want to know why I'm like staring that way, and I probably shouldn't be doing it this way, but I'm driving with my hand and my phone is low enough where no one can actually see unless your car is higher than mine. Side note, but yeah, and I really need to get to work in the next like 6 minutes. I can not be so late. Yeah, that's my dilemma. But I had other appointments this morning, but I still want to try and get there way before 12 because, I work with some interesting people some days and they be thinking about me being, on my phone or the time I clocked in. What I have worked out with my boss and not you is what I got worked out, boo. Back up. Now, I don't say nothing to you when you be on Facebook, but hey, that's none of my business because I really don't care what you do. So then, why are you caring about what I'm doing? All I'm doing is sewing. I'm not saving the world, boo boo. Not. If sewing could save the world, yeah. Anyhow, back to entrepreneurism stuff because that other sidebar note stuff is not even necessary to talk about. Yeah, so you got to dedicate an extra 2 hours, which means you're going to have to lose 2 hours of sleep. Which means you got to be like, hey, I got to cut an activity out, or I got to cut some TV off, or something, and just be like, hey, I got to go get me at least a good 6 to 8 hours of sleep, preferably, and whatever is required for that to happen, you got to do it. And it means, shortening time frames on stuff sometimes. And if people don't like it, if people got something to say about it, that's their opinion, you know? But you got to do what you got to do for you, even if it means not doing what, friends and others may think that you should be doing, you know? So this is long enough. I'm a focus on getting myself to work right now because I need to drive around these cars are driving a little bit slow. I want to get to work in 5 minutes, literally. So get up earlier, everybody. Get up earlier, 2 hours earlier than what you normally do, so that you can get everything else done, and then cut out an activity so that you can get to bed early, and then maybe before you go to bed, you spend, time planning what it is that you got to do for when you get up for those 2 hours that you dedicate to your own personal business, and then go to your angel investor, which is yourself, which is AKA your job where you work at, and it'll all work out in due time. So put in the work, put in the effort, do the process, even though it's not all glamorous and beautiful, but that's the part that nobody talks about. Everybody shows you the glory. Nobody shows you the hardship, the part where you're like, I'm frustrated. I'm crying at my dad. I had a really good video of when I went to go do the Essence, the thing in NOLA back in July of last year. And I think I accidentally deleted it. But it was such a good video of like the real pressure that you go through, the real moment of realizing that I'm trying to do something. You know, and when you, a lot of people say this, in order to get what you've never had before, you got to do what you've never done before, and that is absolutely true. That is literally what you have to do. So, peace out, everybody. Have a great day. Hope it's awesome.